I'm gonna shoot for the stars.
Hello everyone, welcome to Marsaille Wells iHeartRadio show. I'm your girl Marsaille Wells, and today I'm with
Taydee Marie.
You heard it right here, folks. Now she's an amazing singer and influencer. Now we're gonna be talking about all your new projects coming up. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm excited.
Okay, amazing. Now you have a new song called The Show that's already out. Tell us a little bit about the process of making it.
Well, I love getting to work with my amazing producer. He sends me like really awesome tracks that are very fun to write to. So that's kind of what I did. And for the show, I love to make up stories when I'm songwriting. So I just made up a story of kind of like, when you're young and you get into these relationships and they're just kind of like fake relationships.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's what the new song's about.
Did it come from personal experience?
No, not that one. I do write some of my songs from personal experience and then some I make up. And I kind of do that because my songwriting used to be like my journal. And now I want to keep people guessing. Like I don't want to just give all my personal information out. So now it's like I make up stories and I have my personal and you just have to guess which is the truth.
That is good, guys. You have to guess. Go listen to all her songs and guess. Is this true? This true? We'll see. We'll see. Now that's amazing. Now tell us the behind the scenes of the writing process and being in the studio. Is it hard or is it easy? Tell us about it.
For me, I find it very fun. Like it can be, it's like a puzzle to me, putting a song together. You put together you find the right pieces, and it's challenging sometimes, but it's very rewarding and a lot of fun.
Yes, and you're an amazing singer, so it's definitely rewarding to you. That's amazing. Now, how long have you been a singer?
Since as long as I can remember, to be honest with you. I've been pursuing music full-time pretty much for the last 3 years, but I've been singing since I was born practically.
That is so amazing. That's so good. We have a young talent here, folks. A talent, okay? That is so great. Now, okay, so what is one of your favorite songs that you ever wrote?
That's actually a song that I haven't released yet. I wrote it a few years back. It's called Electronic.
Nice.
And that song, I think I'll wait a while before I release it, but it's very near and dear to my heart. It was one of the first songs that I ever wrote on piano, and one day I'll be excited to release it.
Oh, so it's like a gem. Like you're waiting for the right moment to that's so good. Now, you're also an amazing influencer. Tell us about how you got into Instagram.
Through music, honestly. I love social media because it's an outlet and I get to share my music with the world. But at the same time, social media can be a bit challenging. It's very draining on the mental health sometimes.
Right.
So yeah. But it's also a great tool. So I try to balance my time on there. I don't want to spend too much time, but I also have to make sure that I'm putting my content on there and getting it all.
That is so good. Now, you have over 230K followers, which is crazy. It's so amazing. Also, you should follow her so it can be up to 200 million one day. That's great. But tell us about how you support your fans and how you keep your engagement going.
I just like to make sure that I get on there and I comment and I and I try to put out my best content that I possibly can. And that's just kind of what I've been doing on my social media, just doing the best I can.
That is really, really good. Now, do you have any new songs coming out in 2021?
Yes, actually, I've got 2 songs I just recorded with Sean Don. He's an amazing rapper and songwriter, and I cannot wait to release those 2 songs. It's probably going to be very soon. So,
can you give us a little insider what it's called or what's it about? Can you tell us?
One of the songs is called Playin', and it's another bad relationship song.
Yeah. Sometimes we need to hear these things so people can learn from it. So that's really good that you're teaching everyone, especially girls my age, about it too. So do you have any inspiration or anything, tips to give to young girls my age that want to be inspiring singers, influencers?
I think the best advice I think I could give is just stay true to yourself. It's so easy to like get on the internet and like compare yourself, but who you are as a person is like the thing that makes you special. And so you want to like live that out and stay true to yourself.
That's so amazing. That's very true. What are some of your biggest goals this year to like accomplish, or that you already accomplished?
Goals this year are just to really try and have my music heard by as many people as possible. Just get it out there, and so I'm working on promoting and doing the best that I can to get it out in front of as many people as possible.
Promoting is very, very important. Now, what's your favorite part of what you do?
The songwriting. That's definitely like, I love to perform, but to my core, like I'm a writer. So that's like the way that I get like all the negativity out of my life. I just put it on paper. I write a song about it. And that's like my, it helps with my mental health, you know?
That's good.
It's really good for me.
That's really good. Mental health is very important. What are some tips for girls to have their mental health? Because that's something that a lot of people struggle with, especially at this pandemic, at this time. Do you have any tips?
Yeah. One thing that I would like to encourage is kind of like what I touched on before, is just make sure that you stay true to who you are as a person. And like, it's so easy to get on the internet and compare yourself to all of the photos and videos that you see, but I like, it's the image that we project on social media is different than like what's happening behind the scenes. Like you don't see somebody's life, like how it goes, like the mistakes or the bad days, you know, you only pretty much see good days. So I would say try not to compare yourself to other people on the internet, because it's not always true.
That's very true. There's a lot of things. I remember I watched like the documentary about a famous person, and she was very glamorous, you know, Paris Hilton. And she said documentary was like very sad. I was like, ooh, never compare yourself to people, because you never know what's going on behind the scenes. So that's very great and true advice. What's the hardest thing about being a musician?
For me, it's social media. I know I keep touching on that, but
it's very important. It's very important.
Yeah, that's the hardest part for me. Like songwriting and playing the music, I love that part. But social media, like I try to be extroverted, but at my heart, I'm more of an introvert. So that's like something, it's very challenging for me to like share my life constantly online.
That's so true. And that's really good for a lot of girls who are like very shy. And there's nothing wrong with being shy, okay? There's nothing wrong, because honestly, some of like people who are shy have the best conversations ever, okay? So there's nothing wrong with that, okay? I mean, I'm an extrovert, as you can see, and sometimes I need to keep my mouth shut, okay? Just being true. That's amazing. Now, are you excited to perform on stage again? Like when things are opening up? Are you wanting a tour? Like what's going on?
I'm so excited. Like when things open up, I cannot wait to be on stage again. Like there's nothing like that feeling to get to share your music to a group of people and just the energy that it gives you. I love that.
That's amazing. Are you ever gonna would you ever see yourself auditioning for The Voice or any of those major like competition shows? Because I know there's a lot of opportunities there, and also Miss Ariana Grande is gonna be one of the newest hosts, so I could see you definitely winning her heart.
Oh, I actually didn't know that. That's exciting. For me personally, like I'm not opposed to going on those shows, but I'm mostly like, I love to perform, but I also really love writing, and I feel like you're doing a lot of covers on the shows, which there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
I just want to establish myself as a writer and not just a performer, if that makes sense. So
that's so true. There's so many amazing stars like yourself, like Meghan Trainor. She was a writer before, and she became a star. And like, I think you should definitely establish your writing. Now, since you said you're a big songwriter, have you ever written a song for someone else?
Yeah, actually, Andrew has sent me to a couple different like influencers, and I've gotten to write a few songs for them, and that's been really exciting and a lot of fun. I love writing for myself, but I also love writing for other people.
That's amazing. Was it ever challenging to write something for someone else, or did you ever be like, oh, this song is so good, I want it for myself, what am I doing?
One time that happened. I wrote a song for an artist, and it was such a weird song. Like Drew, my producer, was like, I was like, well, what's the vibe for this song? Like, what are you wanting me to write about? And he was like, make it weird. And I was like, what kind of weird? And he goes, stalker. So I looked up like a female stalker, and I wrote like, I kind of went with, I don't know if you're familiar with the Police. Yeah, they wrote this song, I'll Be Watching You, like it was a long time ago. So I kind of got inspiration for that. And so it's this super weird song. And like, I didn't imagine myself wanting to keep it, but it was just so weird. Like I wanted to keep it for myself.
Well, that's really good because it challenged you to go to different aspects, like different like point of views from another person. That's really great. Do you see okay. How do you see yourself like in the ending of 2021? What are some goals that you think you're definitely going to achieve?
For 2021, it's really just to focus, because I have songs that I've released. My main focus is promoting and getting it out to as many people as possible this year.
That's amazing. Yeah. That's so awesome. Now, I have one more question for you. Yeah. Why should people follow your journey?
Because I love music, and if you're somebody that is really passionate about music, I think you should follow me because that's pretty much the main thing I post. I love to sing and write, and if you want to hear me, which I hope you do, I hope you follow me.
Yes, go follow her on all her social medias. She's amazing. As you can see, she's a pure heart person, and she's beautiful and awesome. And yes, go follow her on all her social medias and mine to see more amazing interviews like this. And see you next time. Bye!
I'm gonna shoot for the stars.
Subscribe to Marcelle's iHeartRadio show for more info on your favorite influencers, celebrities, and what's happening now. And watch the Marcelle TV channel on VTV. Streaming now on Apple TV, Fire TV, Roku, and Android TV. To connect, DM at Marcelle Wells.
I'm gonna shoot for the stars. The show. You won't even look at me. Always in the dark like make-believe. Only on the phone. You'll never be mine alone. Can we live and play pretend? Hold me till the end. Where do I draw the line? It's just a waste of time. I take it all just for you. You're blinded to the things I do. You never know that I hope you enjoy the. Grab me by the waist and hold me close. Say it to my face that no one knows. It's just me and you. A secret made for two. Look into my eyes and hold me tight. Running out of time, I don't want